Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to the episode of our Let's Play for Motorsport Manager. This is our last episode of our first season in the World Motorsport Championship. I think we're safe from relegation. Really, we're trying to see if we can get 8th or above, but I have a feeling we're going to lose 8th in those last two races, which is okay. All the payments, all the ranks get the same amount of money, so 8th versus 9th, not really that big of a difference, especially since, we're stopping improving this year's car to try and focus on next season's car. Which hopefully will put us in a better position next season. Let's go check our mail real quick, etc., etc. Roland, we're going to give him a little bit of boost, give him back up to close to 100%. Don't care about Layla, unfortunately. She is going to be gone at the very end of the season, and that is what it is. Sorry, my dear. All right, so this burnt out driver, or burnt out mechanic is definitely ready to go. 9 point, yeah, definitely 0.9. Sovalos. Do we still have the really good one that I was hoping to get? No, yes, but there's also another really good one here. I feel like this 96 is better because it's still got some good stuff, but it's more all around, which can really help us out a lot. Yeah, we'll go with you. And Sovalos goes away. And let's make sure we move some people around. We got 3.8s. 0. 0.7 for 0.2. And just one of the 0.5s for 0.2. Should be fine. Alright, front check. Looks like we got a 20 here. And a 19 here. And then refueling 19, and we'll grab this 18, and then we'll grab whatever we can for the tires. Yeah, looks about as good as it's going to get. The other 0.5 wasn't like any better for anything else, was it? Not really. So we'll go ahead and go with this. Car design part. And we got just enough time maybe to design something else. It's gonna be really, really tight here at the end. I mean, we can't do an legendary because of we don't have the stuff. We can't do. Wait a minute, can we? None of these are worth anything, so nope, we're not gonna do that. Brakes. Could come down here to this, but I think we decided that there was nothing else down. Well, there was a little bit. So it's possible we could have done a better brake. Front wing. Really nothing really. I mean, possibly a full risk part could come into play. So that might be what we look at next. Suspension. Like if we were just going full risk, we don't care otherwise. Something like that. Something like that. Something like that. And then that's it. So that gets us to a 1525, which is, we should show us here what our best part would be. Pretty high, actually, compared to what we have. So I think we go with a suspension. Full-on risky suspension. Yeah, definitely 35. Even though it does take some time off, which would be amazing. Definitely that one. Okay, there we go. So 1530 actually. 4 days before race. Gonna be tight on having enough time for performance. But we'll see if we can do. And then can't improve parts yet. So there we go. Car repairs finished. Make sure we're focusing full on improving part performance for the best parts in each slot, which would be this one. I don't know that we're going to get these done in time, to be honest. We'll do the best we can, but I have a feeling we're not going to get enough performance work to get these finished. Is what it is. Got some sponsors available though. 1 mil up front. I like that. It doesn't really matter on the positioning, so we'll just take the one with the shortest deal length. I don't think we're going to get any of those parts maxed out, unfortunately, but hopefully we get close. There's our suspension. The only way we get something maxed out is if we take that legendary perk that allows us to get max performance, which, if we have an option for one of those, that might not be a bad idea. Try and get as much on that one as possible. Do we have something that can qualify? I mean, like the rear wing could qualify. Let's see if we were to do the maximum here. That plus 50. I guess that one, right? Yeah, 1434 is better. Plus 60. And then max performance instant. 1474 would be the best we can do, which actually is only 20 points off. But 1474 on the rear wing. Is that... It's only 10 points better, honestly. But it does mean we can stop improving it, which, you know, doesn't really change anything, apparently. Alright, what other two things do we have that we could go all the way up that high? Engine. So the engine currently is 2123. 2123, which is actually a long ways off. It's got 50 points off. Get rid of that. That takes a lot of pressure off of us. It gets us a lot closer to getting everything done. So 2123. It's going to be an expensive part, though. But if we just go with the best we can get, it's going to be that one. It's going to be that one. Oh, see, it's going to. We're down in this little weird spot here. Oh no, we can do this though. That and then that. It's 30 points better, and it's instantaneous. $2 million part. But it does mean we can get the other parts moved up quicker. 17 days after race. Oh. I don't know if that's fast enough. I don't know if that's fast enough. Because I can't remember if we have time after the race to design more parts. Do we have a way to shrink up the time at all? Not really, no. Wow, that's unfortunate. Do we risk it for $2 million bucks? I can't remember if we have time after to build stuff. I don't remember. I don't know if this is worth the risk or not. $2 million for something that we might not be able to use. I just don't remember when it cuts off. Did it say on the calendar? There is 2 more days here before the championship promotion and Indy of Championship. It is going to be tight. You know what? We gotta try, I think. It's $2 million bucks, but I think we gotta try for it. $17 days of race. That's 20 days from now. it's really going to be when that day does it actually come up, I think. Might be a huge mistake, but it might be too close to really be doing that kind of thing. All right, but that does bring these up to 25 days after race, which also means we're not going to get these maxed out completely, but we'll just get them as close as we can. All right. Risky, but we'll see. I mean, I don't know. No, whatever, just deal with it. It's fine. -5 isn't a ton. All right, any parts that we can put on? I don't think so. Those two are the best. These two are effectively the best. Best. Not improved enough, so basically the best. Best. And the best. Yeah, so I was right. We have the best parts we possibly can have. Oof. I should check the calendar here in a second, see if that engine. I think if we cancel it, we get some of the money back. So I'll check it after this race if I remember. Knowing me, I'll forget. Oh, he's down to 19 on feedback now. No rain today, at least. Right, so it's going to be somewhere over here. This is going to be sort of in the middle, probably. This one's probably going to be over to the right-hand side, actually. So we're going to put this one probably more in the middle. Actually, I'll probably leave you in the middle, too. This one's going to go over on the far left. Same kind of thing for you. Probably close to the middle. I mean, it's hard to tell where it's going to be. Oh, got the speed balance perfect. Speed balance is only okay, huh? Kind of surprised me a little bit because it's pretty close to his, isn't it? Pretty close. But I guess it is. I mean, it is okay. It's not bad. Downforce, just a smidge one way or the other, maybe. Like that. All right, send you out. Looks like we went the wrong way on the angle, I think. That went from good to okay. All right, okay to good. And then bring us back to excellent. Great to good. So wrong direction for you as well. And then excellent course. Okay to good. Bit more. Send you out. Bring File back in. We'll leave Greaves out for now. Oh, triple excellent. Gotta love it. 99. Not bad at all. Don't think we're gonna get any qualifying, but we'll try. Yeah, we're not gonna get anything on the qualifying. That's all good. I mean, we'll try because why not? But would be shocked if we got. No, we're not because he's never gonna get out. Yeah, look at that. He got a. Bloop. It's like, nope, change my mind. Turn back around. I am getting 14th in practice is pretty solid. $99, not bad. Yeah, all that looks good. Select. Come on, guys. Get a halfway decent qualifying. If we get a halfway decent qualifying, we might be able to hold off in 8th place, but I have my doubts. Like I say, Taylor's just so good. Taylor's got a really good car. I mean, their other driver does not. Taylor's got a really solid car. So the only way we have a chance is getting a little closer to Taylor, but staying obviously far ahead of their second place driver. No rain or anything. I mean, we made a lot of parts this season. It's possible we made too many parts, so we really just need to focus on specific parts. I think I said that at the beginning of the season and kind of diverted. Because we really didn't get anything in reliability up or anything else like that. So maybe that's our strategy for next season. Focus on maybe 3 parts. Get them as maxed out as possible. Then if we have time, sure, do the others. But really just focus on those 3 parts. All right, 24 laps. We can definitely single pit it with super softs and mediums, or super softs. Actually, super softs and softs probably. One combination of those two. Almost, not obviously nowhere near, because 20 laps versus 24 laps is pretty far apart. But in theory, almost could have done mediums if his tire stuff was a little bit better. Yeah, we're definitely single pitting it. Just depends on which tire we get to do for the second stint. Come on, Roland. It's too good placement here, buddy. I mean, Taylor's just so fast. Check the weather. It's relatively warm, but not super, super warm. Hoping yellow will bring it back down, but I have a feeling we have to go down to green. Yep, that was not good enough. Come on, guys. Push it good here. I mean, if by some craziness we were able to stay 14th, 15th, yeah, I think we could hold on to 8th spot, but I just don't know that that's going to be doable. I mean, everybody else can be single pitting as well, I would expect. I mean, you have to single pit even if our tires were going to be good enough, because you have to get more fuel. All right, we're right on Taylor's tail. That feels pretty good. Surprisingly, it hasn't given us a message yet. There we go. All right, so we're going to come in for 13 laps after we pit. Looks like softs it is. And we can only do orange for the rest of the race, I think. So that's what, 14 laps? Probably going to get lapped as well. I'm going to drop down to orange now so I don't forget. Are we going to get your tire message soon? I don't care. I'm going to do it now. Because, yeah. And you're going to stay on red. 15, about 16. We'll go 15 because, again, we're probably going to get left as well. Some of the first to pit each time, it seems. Again, just means our tire wear is way worse than everybody else's, which also means that we're getting into those bottom bands before everybody else, which contributes to our slower cars. Although I thought I did, maybe it's the tire temperature then, because I thought I did really good tire wear this season. We're so far down the list. Like I said, that's the thing. We do great till we get into the pit lane. I mean, I thought we had pretty good pit crew. Like, what is it I'm missing that's causing... I mean, there's a lot of people that haven't pit yet, to be fair. But it just feels like we are just so incredibly slow. We lose so much ground. Uh-oh. Becker crashed. Taylor's still ahead of us, though. It's the big one. No, we're not doing anything with safety car, my dear. Not this late in the race. 5 laps remaining when we cross the line. Oh, we have to go down to yellow now. How did I mismanage that? Oh, you know what? I think I was expecting to get lapped. And it does not look like we've gotten lapped yet, so... Whoops. Oh, we're going to go down to blue. Double blue anyway. It's an actual pit crew car, not a virtual one. Wow, yeah, your engine, girl. Sorry. At least you basically no degradation during this period. So we're gonna have 22, 23, 24, 3 laps left when we cross the line. So we can go up to we can't go up any higher than that. We can probably do 2 laps of high and then 1 lap of yellow, maybe. The best you're gonna do is yellow anyway. So we'll go high and we'll go I'm pushing, obviously. Yellow for you. I mean, we're definitely not getting lapped now, for sure. Tater's just so far up there. Honestly, we could probably go attack. I'll go down to medium now. I don't know if the tire pushing makes a difference on parts, but just in case, we'll put that down. Yeah, Taylor's so far up there, and Lipponen is right on our tail. Yeah, they're definitely passing us here in points. Especially if Lipponen gets past Freeze, which it looks like very likely. Yep, there she goes. Oh, wow. Freeze just dropped 2 spots. You know, we're definitely dropping out of 8th spot now. That's okay. It's kind of been expected all year, and we held it off as long as we could. Unless there's some scrutineering on some cars, we've lost it. Yep, 2 points behind. But we're still plenty of points ahead of Esprit, so 9th place is where we're going to end. It's reasonable. Again, we didn't need 8th place, just would have been nice. We're not far behind 8th place, though, to be fair. So we're very, very close to an 8th place team. Slightly different strategy, slightly different part management. I mean, who knows? Any number of things could have kept us in 8th place, which means we're not far off from a car standpoint and driver standpoint. Plus, hopefully, we're going to have a better driver next season in place of Layla. At least that's the goal. I know you're listening to offers. I'm okay with it. Yeah, hopefully. 30 years old. She's the one that already had a trait for that, isn't it, she? Maybe I'm thinking of somebody else. Yeah, I know Vile's listening to offers as well, which is fine. Olga. Yeah, Olga we already flagged. Yeah, so she's definitely one we've already identified. Man, if we could have gotten Lau early in the game, because he's a wonder kid from early in the game. We tried to get him, but just couldn't. I mean, he knew he turned out to be amazing. Anybody else burnt out at the moment? Not at the moment. Just gonna let those guys be. It's gonna be okay. Oh yeah, I was gonna check the schedule to see. How is this? Okay, there we go. Oh no, the engine's gonna be done on race day. It looks like. Okay, no, I think it's gonna be timed out fine then, because I don't think the season ends till here. So no, that I think worked out well. I just don't know that we're gonna get these done in time. Well, it's gonna be so tight. They're gonna be very, very close to maximum, which is good. That's gonna be fine. A little bit of chance of rain. our headquarters is only okay. We've got one of the best headquarters in the league, don't we? Third. I mean, how is that only okay? I mean, I guess it is pretty close to the average, which is interesting, considering we're third best but close to the average. I'm pretty sure nothing changes here. Yeah, because we haven't got enough reliability on the, what was it we were working on? The gearbox? Yeah, we're only up to 50%. It's possible, but I doubt that's enough. Especially since it's crucial, so no. Let's go as is. It's going to be okay. Just honestly, at this point, just finish the race. That's really nothing else to it. We've got 9th place, pretty locked in. We're not getting, I mean, unless we just surprise some people, we're not getting back into 8th place. So really this race is just kind of it's for some sponsor money. That's about it. I'll just put it right here on the line. It's going to be probably relative direction. Go there. Something like that. Looks good. And you. Almost tempted to simulate practice this last session, but we'll finish it out. I mean, the only reason we didn't simulate practice this first season in is because I wanted to make sure we didn't get 10th place. That's pretty critical to not get relegated. Otherwise, I probably would have just let it kind of auto-manage a bit. Got the wing locked in. That's good. Airport okay. Okay to great. Something like that. Port good. Very port okay. Let's bring Layla back in once. Good to great. Okay to good. Something like that. Nice 7. Not bad. Could probably get a little bit more out of the handling, maybe. Something like that, maybe. 26. Still can't quite get the downforce. And then speed balance. Maybe something like that. Yeah, we should have enough time to get at least one tick of qualifying, I think. Yeah, there we go. No, there's not really worth sending him out. We'll just, it is what it is. Got as close as we could. Hey, if we do nothing else right, at least we get the practice sessions right and get pretty high on the knowledge and the setups. Raining. Just a little bit here at the beginning. Triple excellence on both of you. I like it. Here comes the next session. I was going to say, they're going to start dropping down soon. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves. 16th and 20th. Hey, I mean, normally 16th and 19th, so we dropped a little bit, which is understandable. If we stop improving our cars, the other people are going to start jumping up there a little bit. Hey, I'm pretty cool. Sounds good. I don't know about fashion sense, but we'll go with it. Alrighty. How many laps are we going to get out of this? We need 42 laps total. Still going to be a 2-pit no matter what we do. So it looks like it's going to be... Honestly, we need to do mediums. Hard, right? Because medium and hard is 30. And then... Oh, no, I'm sorry. We need to do 2 mediums on hard. That's what it is. 24, 32. Yeah. So we have to start on mediums. Otherwise, we'll have to do softs and 2 hards. 36. 44, which honestly is a little bit better in some context. Okay, we'll do that. Softs and 2 hards. We'll see. It's going to make it a little hard on the fuel, I think. Soft, medium, hard, maybe? That's 33. 43, yeah. It's going to be tight, but I think we do soft, medium, hard. I'm just going to have her start off on... Well, I'll do attack for the very first lap just to get us out the gate. But we're going to drop her down to medium pretty quickly, I think. And just run medium for most of the race. If we have some left over at the end, then maybe we can kick it back up. But for most of the race, especially since it's going to time out funny for the tires, I think we have to do something like that. Now, Layla is just not... Doesn't have a very fast car. Although she's squeaking up there now, which is impressive. Alright. Go ahead and immediately drop you down to high. What is the weather? Oh, it's actually going to rain. Okay, so we're not going to do hards all. Should have checked that earlier, but I don't think it would have changed anything, to be honest. It might have changed a little bit because we might have gone a little bit further with the first set of tires. But no, this is fine. Okay. So this first tire change, if we can make it, we might do inners for a few laps and then see if we can do... Can we do wets for 20 laps? Not even close. Can we do lap... No, we're going to have to do wets from the get-go, I think. and just do 2 sets of wets probably. Because otherwise the inners are going to be in a bad spot. Yeah, I don't know. This is a tough call. It's going to be cut tough. We'll have to see. I mean, this is a bad time to pit, to be perfectly honest. Really bad time to pit for her. I mean, I'm almost just tempted to just come out some more sauce for a few laps. I mean, I feel like the extra pit is just going to be so bad for us. I don't know what else to do, honestly. I think we're in a kind of a weird timing on the spot. It's just, the timing's bad. Alright, just push the tires. I mean, you're going to be swapping out them soon anyway. I think I go ahead and pitch you for inners. It's not going to be great for the beginning part, but it's about to start raining. So I think that's the only thing we can do. And run the inners as far as we can. It's terrible, terrible timing. Oh, yeah, I mean, look how slow he is. I mean, it's just, I don't know what else we can do, honestly. It's just really bad. I mean, a couple other people are right on inners now, but... I'm going to run her until she starts complaining, and then we'll switch her over to probably wets. Oh, there she goes. I mean, it's got to be wets, right? Otherwise, we're pitting her like 20 times. Okay, it's a little bit of a stretch, but you know what I mean. She's already getting lapped. And both our drivers are in the wrong tires at the wrong times. It's just, but the pits are just so slow. I don't know what else you can do. I mean, maybe just pit anyway. Maybe just suck it up. I know you're seeing a bit of tire wear now, buddy, but kind of need you to go. I mean, I think we're going to push it. Inners can go pretty low. Alright, we'll go ahead and pitch you for wets now. I'm still not going to have enough to get to the end. I mean, it's possible if we went the other direction with you and really babied the tires, only push when we're down at the bottom. I think it's a terrible strategy, though. I mean, you're borderline able to make it. I would be shocked if he can make it all the way to the end with these tires. I mean, we're going to be last place anyway. Like I said, this is a gimme race. I don't know why I'm stressing it too much. Just a race for some sponsors and some money. I mean, there is 5 laps left, to be fair. Which is more than I realized there would be at this point. Whatever. Just get it knocked out real quick. We don't stress it. I think she's borderline going to be fine, especially since the wets can go all the way pretty low. We can basically attack with him the entire rest of the race. Three laps went off when they crossed the line. Alright, he's good. She is borderline good. Actually, let's drop down to medium for a bit. I think we're just going to run our tires flat at this point. What's she going to do? Be in last place? Oh yeah, she's going to be last place anyway, probably. I mean, yeah, it was just the way it was going to be. Just timing, bad management again on my part, but man, it was a tough on the timings there. Maybe if I should have just done harder tires at the beginning and made it to the wets, would have had one less pit stop. Yeah, a lot of people got penalties. Wow. Oh, we are definitely set 9th. Honestly, feels pretty good at the end of the day. Not getting relegated first season in. And again, almost could have come close to 8th, so not too bad. Oh, Roland's morale is really, really low. That's really sad. We may have to get 2 drivers. I bet he's not willing to talk to us. I should have renewed him sooner. Engine built, perfect. So they did get the engine built and it is max performance. I bet he's not willing to talk to us. Wow. Well. So we're going to need completely new drivers next season across the board. Wow. I mean, maybe it's for the best. You know what I mean? So let's go look at scouting real quick. Nobody needs scouted. I mean, Olga is still in here. Like, I hate the fact that her cost to break contract is still there. That's so stupid. See, that's dumb. That's so dumb that we have to pay for her breaking contract with 1 month left over. But the problem is that she'll renew with her team, probably for a much higher contract breakage. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know what we can do. if we want her, I think we have to take her now. And like I said, even if we only get like a season or two out of her, I feel like that's still going to be okay. She doesn't mind who pays the buyout clause. Okay. Well, then let's say she pays all of it. Then that's fine. And she's probably going to be our #1 driver for a couple seasons. So we'll go ahead and say that. And then wages are fairly important. We'll make her, she gets plenty of wages. I'm not going to go max. Just want to see where max was. I mean, we'll give her a 100K bonus. Short contract. I mean, it's funny that this says it, but it's technically a 13-month contract. Nice sign-on bonus. I mean, if she's paying all of it, then we'll give her 1.8 mil, maybe. It's a tight one. We'll go 1.5. She's probably not going to be happy with that. At least she'll be happy with these things, which I don't expect her to get, but maybe it'll help her feel good about it. All right, try her. Who else do we have? Oh, I forgot to check her marketing. Oh, good. Good. That's important for me. Keeps the money rolling in. Rick DeGraff. Anybody else that's coming up soon? Nikolai. So old. Melina is not too old, though. She's about to come up expiring as well. 100% marketability. Not interested. That's fine. I mean, the only reason Olga is interested is because of the little bonus we got. I'm assuming you're not interested, right? Oh, couldn't play for his cost to break contract anyway. There's Lillian. Terrible marketability, though. Training young drivers. Anybody else close? Geraldo here does not have a job. He's old. His marketability is terrible. Terrible. But he'd be good for a hot minute. Honestly, I'd like to get us a young driver to fill in that last spot if we can. Maybe like a young driver that has some potential. Terrible fitness, but that's mostly because of her dodgy neck and broken nose, I'm guessing? Or is it just the dodgy neck? She is considering offers. She's got some potential. She's got some growth. She's got a long time left. She is interested. She doesn't mind who pays the buyout clause? By all means, please pay the buyout clause. She says it's fairly important, which probably means... Oh, we can't afford 1.2 mil. I'm sorry, my dear. I would love to have you. But no, thank you. Got Daniela here. Not terrible, honestly. There's a little bit of room to grow as well. Terrible marketability, though. What is up with that? Pablo, it's getting a little old. Have any like wonder kids down here? Darius. Got a lot of room to grow. It's not great, but not terrible. I mean, we can probably work with that and still probably get some decent sponsorships. I mean, you're gonna be the #2. Sorry, buddy. But I mean, I'll give you pretty decent pay raise. That's the max it goes. 316. I mean, we'll go 253. I mean, that's still a bargain for me, I think. Long contract, I'm okay with. Yeah, well then you pay it all. I mean, we'll give you a nice sign-on bonus because honestly, it's still a pretty big bargain. I mean, he's got a lot of growth to go. He's only going to be a 3-star coming into this top league, but he's only 19. I think we have room to grow with him. So something like that maybe. And he's still gonna be cheaper. Overall, I think we're gonna be paying less total for our drivers. Not amazing, but got some potential. Who else can we pick up potentially? Mark Bustos. Sammy here. 100% marketability. Low mechanic relationship, so he's never going to have nurse, which is silly. A couple people down here that have some potential. Malvino. Erratic. Terrible marketability. But Emma. Paranoid. Great. Gary. Terrible marketability. Oh, 37 years old. Yeah, I don't think so. I'm surprised you're still racing. 22. I mean, he has some potential. Not currently. Great marketability, but see, he's never going to have. That's the thing. He's never going to have the mechanic relationship that we need 100%. All right. We'll go with that. All right, we're going to put a cut in there, I think. We'll figure out the drivers next time as we do some of the inner kind of between season stuff. So, yeah, I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye.